Cabo Patron, baby.
Can't get comfortable with it. Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? Welcome back to another episode of Doug's Corner on Ariel Douglas TV. I'm your host with the most, Ariel Douglas. With me, as always, is my co-host with the most as well, aka Mr. Reliable, aka Mr. Superstar, aka Mr. What's the name of that show? I'm high as hell.
Almost famous.
Almost famous. You know, Bruno in the building. And maybe he might appear, maybe he won't, but trust me, I ain't fucking waiting on him. Jabril Tatum, cameraman or whatever the fuck his title is up here.
Not the government.
Yeah, that's what happens when niggas piss me off. It is Friday. It is spring. It is March 14th. It is I'm fresh off of a little mini vacation from my sister's wedding. Shout out to everybody I met there. Congratulations to my sister, to my new brother Solomon. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. That was a great weekend to celebrate y'all, and it was great to have time away from children and just children free everything, and that was lovely. But we'll get to me in a second. What's been going on with you, sir? It's been a while. You got a lot you can really talk about or catch people up on if there is something you want to say, Mr. Mogul yourself.
Um, I got like we talked about before, I got a new show coming out called
Yes, sir.
Almost Famous.
Yes, sir.
New game show.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of talking,
Mm-hmm.
like a podcast, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Not so.
But the fun side of a podcast, like you're making podcasting or entertainment fun.
Yeah.
Content.
Yeah. So that'll be out probably by the time this is out.
This is out, yeah, for sure.
So
check that out for
go
sure.
check that out. We'll put the description of where it'll be dropped.
For sure. For sure.
I'm also hosting or co-hosting a event at Exotic Pop on Alameda.
Shout out to Mr. Almeida.
Mm-hmm.
That singles in your phone right now called Who? Mr. Almeida.
Yeah, they hosting a show. They're trying to bring back like a 106
A park type thing.
vibe. So
Interesting.
I'm gonna be out there hosting that March 30th, 12 to 8. It's free. Bring your friends, bring your family. There's gonna be vendors there selling food, clothes. Yep.
I'll be there with the camera. Don't approach me. Don't talk to me. Don't fuck with me on my camera. Well, yeah, we're gonna be there in the building to support my nigga B for sure.
Yeah, that's about it.
that ain't just it. The man got the plan.
I'll go to the studio tomorrow with Paco.
There we go. That's good fucking news. Thank God. I do know for sure though, like Paco, I was looking at the top content, and YouTube wise, we've been going crazy. We officially hit 3,000 hours. That's cool. I don't know which one I rather want, the hours or like the 100th episode. I feel like it's taking forever to get to episode 100.
We're on 60 right now.
And it's low key pissing me off. I don't know. I'm just weird with numbers, but I know that when Paco drops, like whenever we do that interview, that hoe gonna do numbers for sure. Because like Paco say, like niggas know it's when they see one for sure. But shit, I ain't gonna lie, Cabo was a good time. I wish I was there. I really don't want to sound like an Instagram bird, but I want to post the views and say, I wish I was there, but I'm not gonna do it. It was a good time, man. A lot of alcohol, free alcohol,
of course,
poolside. Got to see my sister, and I realized that my brother-in-law is kind of a superstar. He's a kind of a superstar. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on. So shout out to Mr. Solomon. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was itching and scratching to get back because there were so many things happening in Mexico. I mean, while I was in Mexico, stateside, and I couldn't really watch or talk about things. So yeah, man. So let's get straight to it. NFL free agency. You want to start there? Let's read it down the docket. So NFL free agency opened up the other day. We got Adams to the Rams. Myles Garrett somehow signed an extension. Shout out to Andrew Berry. The Bills extend Josh Allen. Raiders pay Max and trade for Geno. DK to the Steelers along with Slay. Who wins the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes? I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. Xavier Worthy arrested. Von Miller released. Zach Ertz returns to Washington. Aaron Jones returns to Minnesota. And Cooper Kupp is a Seahawk. DeMarcus Lawrence is a Seahawk. DeMarcus Lawrence and Michael Parsons had a back and forth. DeMarcus Lawrence said that he wasn't going to win one in Dallas.
No.
Does this mean he's going to win one? What don't we know about Seattle? I'm confused. I'm really confused. They got D-Law.
Who's their quarterback?
Sam Darnold, Mr. Wet the Bed. I'm confused. I don't know. Sam Darnold.
Cooper Kupp, Jackson Smith, and Jigba.
Yes.
Kenneth Walker.
But it's not like a young Cooper Kupp. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm confused. Seattle's always keeping a good fucking team now. Shout out to them. How do we feel about the Rams getting Tech? I think it helps them out tremendously. I know you're hurt because you've been looking. Apparently, you and Tyree were looking for the other wide receiver one in y'all's room. I didn't know Cooper's Cup was high on motherfuckers' list though.
We didn't grab nobody.
Not yet though.
We grabbed like a
Or is that it? Wide receiver free agency wise, that was Cooper Cup, and that was pretty much it. Well, hopefully y'all get somebody in the draft. Hopefully so. So your team has done nothing free agency wise.
No, we got a corner.
Okay. Hey man, the Browns got Kenny Pickett.
We got a corner in the line.
Hey, the Browns got Kenny Pickett, and we somehow kept Myles Garrett. Oh, and somehow we're interviewing with Russell Wilson, which I don't know why. Don't tell me that's gonna be good for us. It's not. To the Browns, it sounds disgusting. It looks disgusting. I believe it's gonna be disgusting.
I can see him going to Minnesota.
Somebody has to go to Minnesota because I really do think they are a quarterback away from doing something big. That's just my opinion.
Rodgers will probably end up going to the Steelers.
I think he's gonna retire. Don't you put on, bro? Here's my thing: the Steelers have gotten better, and the Browns have like done nothing. I don't know what we're gonna do with that second pick. Chargers. Mike Williams went back to the Chargers.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, like I don't think anybody was checking for that shit. How do we feel about free agency so far? How do we think have the power ranking changed a little bit for you? No, still the same.
I gotta feel.
Yeah.
You never know. Some of these guys could. Not saying I wish they get hurt.
Oh, and Justin Fields to the Jets. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I think that's good for him.
I think it's good. I think
he's back with a receiver he's actually comfortable with.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson.
I swear to God, if I'm right about Justin Fields, I'm just gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad.
Why?
So mad. Because he's another quarterback that I've been saying the Browns, like you see how like the Seahawks totally just deconstructed their team. I've been saying for years, I don't know why we don't offer a pick for DK, a pick for Tyler Lockett. Because Tyler Lockett still he's a good wide receiver in a market still, I don't think. He got signed.
I think he's gonna retire.
You think so? He's been reliable. I would still try to pick him up. But like there's like trades. Like don't you ever just sit back and just sit on your couch and just wish? I know, but I'm saying like don't you like ever wish as a fan like your team would just try something? Like just try some shit. I don't know why motherfuckers just don't try. It just makes no sense. But
we used to and it never worked.
I just don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers to the Vikings makes the most sense.
Yeah.
And I think that Justin Fields to the Jets makes all kinds of sense. Aaron Glenn has he has a vision. I don't know what that vision is, but
now you can have a whole different type of offense.
Right. You can throw that, and I still think he can air that bitch out without a problem. Yeah. Like that's all bro did at Ohio State was just air it out. And of course he has some run plays, but I think he'll be just fine. How do we feel about Allen getting a pay raise? Does it put more pressure on him in that AFC? I mean, because he's been there twice. He's knocked at the door.
I don't know what it is.
I think it's Pat. He just can't give it past him. I don't think so. And don't let that motherfucker get a wide receiver one.
He's gonna end up getting past him like 1 or 2 times,
Yeah.
like Peyton Manning did
Hmm.
with Brady.
I think this contract puts him up with like there with Lamar and plus the MVP because now they say it's not just Josh Allen, it's MVP Josh Allen, like Shay was saying on ESPN. So it's like motherfucker, like you got to deliver now. You up there with Lamar. You in that status. So he got to
That's
do
another one
something.
they can't get past. They can't get past the Bills or the Chiefs.
DeAndre Hopkins goes to the Ravens. I think it's 6 or 7 years too late. I don't really know. Like, why haven't like the Ravens been able just to get Lamar number one? I don't know why they never just went out there and did that either. Like he just never had a number
They
one.
thought their draft picks were going to be the number one. Peyton.
Flowers, Bateman. Bateman's cold though. I'm not gonna lie. I like Bateman a lot. I like him a lot. He's just not wide receiver one. Flowers is not wide receiver one. I thought they would maybe go out and get DK.
They'll go out and have like maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 like fantastic games where they're just
Yeah.
putting up like 100 plus with a couple touchdowns because they broke for one or something.
Hmm.
But
I don't know, man. The NFL season is gonna be good.
maybe they draft somebody.
Maybe, maybe the Cowboys. The How do we feel about the bickering of Micah Parsons going back and forth? I think it's hilarious.
What do you say?
Micah,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much like said it's my time, and he pretty much called D Law like jealous and washed up. I'm confused what he's jealous about.
Yeah.
We know you're gonna get paid, but at the end of the day, I don't really know about that tit for tat shit on the internet. Like I think y'all should have kept.
They probably been beefing in the locker room and shit.
Probably so. Don't they play the same position or kind of sort of? Yeah. So oh yeah, he's right in homeboy is the. I think he's a left end, but I don't know. The Cowboys they're gonna have another shitty year.
They
I
didn't do.
can't.
They didn't do anything.
Yeah. I can't even like. Yeah. It's just It's bad. It's gonna be bad out there in Dallas. It's gonna be real bad. The draft is coming up. We looking forward to that. We definitely gonna stream that, do something for that. That's big time. What you think the Titans do with the pick? I know I always ask, but like, what you think? They trade it for what or for who?
I think someone trades up to get Cam.
Interesting pick. Interesting. I don't know what we gonna do with two. I'd rather not. I'd rather not even just.
They're just gonna swap first round picks.
Uh, I was really hoping we would just let Miles go. I don't know why we just didn't. I don't know why we didn't. That this means that Miles knows what we're doing with that second pick. He knows what we're gonna trade for. Or he knows who we're taking. He knows taking a quarterback. It's whoever the scraps of it's the scraps of whoever the Tennessee don't get. It's the scraps of who. But
Y'all gonna end up drafting Jackson Dart.
with the second pick,
That's some shit I can see y'all
Bruno,
doing.
don't piss me off right now,
That's
bro.
some shit I can see
I'm
y'all
gonna be
doing.
real because I don't know what TV we're gonna watch this on. I'm not trying to break a TV.
Cause
I'm
y'all,
not. I'm
nah,
not,
cause y'all not the Bears. That's some shit the Bears would do. Just like they did with
bro.
Trubisky.
I'm high on Jackson Dart, but just not first round,
Nah,
second pick. Like if we're not taking the quarterback, it's got to be Travis Hunter, bro. It's got to be Travis Hunter. It's got to be. I still like the route of, and I know people
What
call
about
me
Joe
and say
Flurry? You would
after that injury shit, I don't really know. Just like it's just a worry for me because I want to like this shit has to set up the next possible 5 years
take him.
to see what we can have, and I just think we should still go the veteran quarterback
I
route.
don't think y'all getting the quarterback who y'all got Kenny Pickett.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What did you just say? You don't think we're gonna draft the quarterback because we put? So you believe that in the negotiation room with Andrew Berry,
Y'all gonna get Travis Hunter.
bro? Then that means we have to go get Kirk Cousins. We have to go get Kirk Cousins. We have to. There's no way. It's no way. Give me Russell Wilson and give me Kirk
Aaron
Cousins.
Rodgers gonna go to the Browns.
Okay, I'll take it. And no Kenny Pickett. There's no way. No way. I look forward to the draft,
Y'all
but
could have kept Dorian Thompson Robinson.
yeah, I don't know why we let him go to the Eagles. I think that the Eagles are gonna they let go of some key players. I don't know if they can repeat, but when it comes to like November, December, whoever's rolling, that's who always has a hot hand and wins on some shit. So unless you just a Tom Brady and you just do what the fuck you do. But this is gonna segue me into something that I really wanted to talk about while I was away. Paul George went on his podcast publicly. I want to say now, maybe 2 weeks ago, almost a month and said that he is stepping away from podcasting to help the 19 the 19 win season Philadelphia 76ers focus on winning a championship. Is anybody else confused why Paul George made this decision in March? Yeah, it confused me because you guys are not winning a championship without Joel Embiid, number one. Number two, why is basketball not the forefront to what you should be doing? Why is podcasting more important? It leads me to my next topic of should players or should owners put in contracts no rapping, no podcasting during the season. I like the idea. I know it's gonna sound like rather masterish, but motherfucker, if I between Joel Embiid,
I'm paying you to.
yeah, between Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and Paul George, I think it was a record breaking of like $669 million spent, and they got booed in Philly, in Philadelphia, at some event, and that is a lot of money to have on front court that's not playing, and you're not getting. You might like I ain't gonna lie, I was high on them in the offseason because there's no way you tell me a healthy Joel Embiid, a healthy Paul George, and a young rising star of Maxey are not a top five seed in the East. But I digress. I guess I'm a fan, and I also believe that motherfucker, if I'm paying you to do something, do your job. I don't care what you do after your job. It is what it is. I would totally that should totally be in contracts because DeMarcus Lawrence issue with Michael Parsons is that same issue. D Law said maybe he would have stayed if he would stop tweeting, aka stop tweeting, aka stop podding, aka stop getting in front of a camera, airing out locker room business. I mean, essentially, it's like pillow talking for sports. Whenever you leave the locker room and you go on your show and you talk shit or you talk about things in there, and like it's cool to have an outlet, I guess. But during the season, I believe in season things should be focused on, and they should be the focal point.
That's what got. What's his name?
AB,
No.
cool.
Um. Fuck.
You better start making me guess now.
When he got with Nick Young.
Oh, D'Lo, stupid ass.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Yes. Fucking hilarious. Hey, by the way, Swaggy P is still not over that shit. Every time I catch Gil Arena, he always sends.
Arenas is hilarious.
He is hilarious because he messed it up. But that one time he came in there with the full D'Lo fit, hilarious. Um, but yeah, like that shit. Like, nah, bro. Just I don't know. I'm just a fan who just wants to see just different shit. Like have your outlet, but just not during the season. So that's just my take on that.
You think the Lakers on their way
To winning something?
to a championship?
Nah, pause.
I think it's gonna be Lakers, Cleveland. Who are you going for?
Definitely going for Cleveland. I would love to see Braun get his fifth ring. But while we're going to talk about it, though, ESPN's been getting a lot of flack about, or Charles Barkley has been giving a lot of people a lot of flack for not talking about clearly the two best teams in the NBA, which is my Cavs and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I agree. I myself have not been championing them enough. I mean, I have, but I haven't. But when it comes down to that, Lakers and Cavs, I got to go Cavs all the way because I do think that this is the best opportunity we've had post LeBron to win a championship. The only team on our way is Boston. That's it.
You think you can beat them in a 7-game series?
I don't know, and that is the they've been there before, and they're not scared of the moment. And also, when Boston is clicking and they're healthy, you can't, bro. They got a tough five. I mean, our five is tough, but their five is more skilled.
Yeah.
And they're very good one-on-one players.
Yeah.
And if Darius Garland does not show up for the Cavs, we're kind of fucked.
Tatum was going crazy with that thing.
Bro dropped 40 on them, and then he had 46 the previous night.
He had like 20-something first half.
Yeah, I don't know why Jason Tatum can't be the face of the league. I don't know why.
It's not exciting.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
like when he does get on the mic in the camera, he just says corny shit.
Yeah, last NBA Finals, like him, like they had the memes of him reenacting Chris Bosh, Kevin Garnett. It was mad corny. I'll give him that. But in the NBA is going crazy. I do not think the Lakers can win shit because they are still paused. They are too small. Whenever you take LeBron out that lineup, That is a totally different
Yeah,
looking team. And
it's all white.
yesterday, yeah, it is all white. It is all white. And number two, they're just that's to me like none of them niggas play defense.
No, but they be hooping.
They be hooping though. Luca dropped 49, but lost to the Bucks though. But also, like if you look at the game highlights or look at the game,
Connector going score.
bro.
Bruno going score.
Yep, but that whole paint on defense wide the fuck open. It's live central in that motherfucker. Like they gotta like I said, August 29th is a very key day for the Lakers. That is when they can go shop for players, but they can also extend Luca. I don't know which one you try to do first because Luca's there. I think he wants to stay there after that bullshit breakup. But the Lakers have to go get size this offseason. No ifs, ands, buts about it. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Like they gotta go get size. They get some size, then we talking about something. But the top teams in the West and the top teams in the East, if they go there, they're fucking cooked. Only way the Lakers can go to the finals, no cap, is if Bron and Luka drop 50 every night. They gotta drop 50 every night to make up for
Each.
each to make up for the
Nobody
bullshit
else
on
is
defense.
scoring like that.
Got to, bro. That would be scripted,
Everyone
scripted.
gonna have like 15 assists.
Yeah, scripted. I would scream scripted. Staying in the NBA though, the Cavs have been on fire. We are on a 14 game win streak as of today. I think that we can go all the way to the finals only if DG shows up, Evan Mobley shows up, and a Boston injury. I mean, I'm gonna be that guy. Sorry, I hate Boston. I mean, I love him, but I don't love him. But like, I love him and I hate him, but like, respect him. But like, no, we can go all the way for sure. Okay, see though, then that guy SGA, that's smooth cat. I ain't gonna lie, his Instagram captions are fire, and they match his fucking game. I remember some girl said that on Instagram. They were like talking about his Instagram pics, and I'm like, I went to go look at the caption. I was like, oh shit, this nigga dropped 50, and then put like a smooth ass caption. It's worth another 50. But NBA is going crazy right now. The Lakers did not save the NBA, by the way. Kendrick Perkins, you got to shut the fuck up sometimes. I mean, damn, the Lakers did not save the league. If that's the case, say the trade saved the league. If that's the case, not the Lakers, but the trade did. But the trade did.
Way more exciting.
Made it a little bit more exciting. Also, while I was away, I believe this has been brewing up for like LeBron's been great for like 20 some years. Stephen A has been great for the amount of time, but Stephen A has not been him. Stephen A's been him for about 10 years for me. He wasn't on TV before Skip got him on doing Cold Pizza and First Take in 2012 and beyond. Took over the show. Has been number one ever since. So never let you forget it. Respect him for that. He's one of the idols that I look at in this business. Um, but there was an incident during the Lakers game versus the Knicks last Thursday. LeBron got up during the game, during a mid timeout, walked over to Stephen A, told Stephen A straight up, yo, man, you talking about my son? Stop fucking with my son.
That's crazy.
And though it is crazy, I agree it is crazy. I see both sides.
Yeah.
I see both sides of a parent defending your child.
Mm-hmm.
I also see the side of Stephen A. like motherfucker, like there's a way to conduct this.
Yeah.
But also the missing piece here is that I think that LeBron is missing is that once Bronny's name was called, he's now your teammate, and your teammate is allowed to get criticized,
Yeah.
questioned, talked about, and things in this fashion of sport.
And you're proving everyone's point.
Correct. But also, LeBron did not make it any better for himself by saying on Twitter years ago. I remember the tweet before I got off of there. Yo, Bronny's better than half of these dudes in the league. Um, you gotta boost your kid up. You know what I'm saying? Bruno's around me a lot. I got kids. I love my kids. I don't. If somebody fucks with my kids, I get angry. But I also know my children. I think it's very important to know your children. And I think that LeBron knows for a fact that Bronny was not ready for this moment. And I hope this doesn't fuck up my interview chances one day. I think Bronny's going to be a great NBA player.
He
I
is
just
getting better.
He is getting better. I just don't like if you wanted the moment on opening night playing with your son. You had everybody front row, and it was cool. After that, send him where he belongs. That's all people have ever said. I didn't see an issue with it. I didn't see an issue with it. But I also see you watching Stephen A. saying, "Yo, LeBron, I'm begging you as his dad. I'm begging you as his dad to stop." I can see your blood getting hot. I can see where you're coming from with the anger. But I also see where you possibly should have waited because you could have got Stephen A on the phone in fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Or you could have saw him pregame and said, yo, let me holler at you real quick. Or after that shit, somebody probably could have got you a little, like, snuck a little picture or video in of it. But it would have been, not, it would have been private. I also think LeBron has wanted that moment for a while. I believe that this, like, these niggas don't like each other. By the way, they have no relationship. They have a respect for one another, but they have no relationship. And I just think that I wish LeBron would get at that like that with Skip. But see, Skip don't be at events though. Skip does not go to Lakers games. He will not. You unless it was like Spurs or something, he ain't going. But I don't know. I think this has been Bruno for a while. Um, I think Stephen A's little press one after it was so stupid. Like, and by the way, he looked ever since he signed that deal, he has had to confront the LeBron issue. I believe, they forced him in that contract to team up with Skip for a pod. I watched that. He looked like he did not want to do that shit. Um, he looks like he's just a little bit drained. I don't know. I think that might have kicked his ass for a little minute, bro. That shit was funny as hell to me. Just watching First Take, watching his tweets, watching his regular show, watching him with Skip. It just all just seemed like bro didn't want to be there, and it was just all forced. I'm praying for him though. Congrats on the fucking contract. 100 million or reports of 100 million in media. That's some go shit.
They had enough contracts of their athletes.
Dead ass. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can get 100 million in this shit. It's just like, I don't know who's gonna give it to us, but it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. We have not been potting for a while, so a lot has happened. While we have also been away, the Tank fight ended in a goddamn draw.
Mm-hmm.
And I know our group chat was split. You thought Tank lost, right?
I think he could have lost. Yeah.
I think I now like watching the footage. I watched the full fight. I think it was fair for the draw because if the knockdown counted, Roach would have won.
Mm-hmm.
If it didn't happen, I believe Tank would have won the fight. That's what I think because the new rules are a little tricky. So I think that the draw was right. If I'm Tank, I want this fight like in May,
Yeah.
like ASAP because he's never had this type of issue before. And I also like shout out to Roach, brother. You made me a believer. I am now a fan, and that. I believe that was your job. That was what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, he showed up.
Yeah, you were so like he didn't. There wasn't no. He went straight to him. Like he went straight to him, and everything tanked through. Homeboy has something for him, and that's why I love the fight. This should be a trilogy fight. Like I said, if I'm Tank, I want that shit right away, like immediately, like immediately. Um, and if they fight again and they win, who do they get next, or what, or do you know that yet, or know about
I
no?
think it depends on how these other fights go.
And we could talk about that too, because that shit look. Maybe you can catch me up because I'm confused. It's like they playing tag team in Times Square. I'm like very confused. But Tank versus Roach is very good. I would love to see a second fight. I think we have to see a second fight at this
Yeah,
point.
I think there's something.
Yeah, yeah. So now on the other boxing news, Mister is it Ryder season or Riata season? They are having Times Square main event showdown. We got Devin Haney versus a gentleman named Ramirez, I believe. Ryan Garcia is fighting somebody, and then we have no. Yeah, Ryan versus Rolly, and then we have Canelo fighting on the 3rd of May, and it's a tune-up fight for Crawford. Okay, so all of these fights are tune-up fights. They're preparing for the fights that we want to see, right? Which would be Tiafimo's fighting as well. Can't forget Mr. Motormouth. Um, he is hilarious. I ain't gonna lie, he sells a fucking fight. Um, so these fights set up the fights that we want to see, which would be Devin and Ryan too, which would be maybe Tiafimo and I don't know who that would be, but I want to see Tiafimo fight Haney. I want to see that. To me, that would be a very good fight. And they've been talking shit for fucking years. Can they do that at 140? Is that where it would be at?
What's Tiafimo?
I think it's 140. 140. I believe 140, 145. I believe that's where he's at. I just don't know, like, To me, Devin has so many fights. That's why I don't know why he took the year off. The Ryan again, Tiafimo again, and he can fight Tank, right? But Tank would have to go down, or Tank would have
I
to go
think
up.
Ryan and Tank fight again. They probably do.
Really?
Or Haney and Tank. Or Shakur and Tank.
There you go. That's the
I
other
think those
one.
are like the three main ones they were talking about.
Shakur will never. I don't
Garcia,
know.
Haney, and Shakur.
Shakur is such a boring fighter. He's such a boring fighter. Such a boring fighter. Did you watch his fight? No. You just waited to see it like everything else. I feel you. I feel you. What do you think about Canelo and this tune-up fight and them setting up Crawford? It is Crawford, right? It hasn't been announced, but
I believe
that's a
so, yeah.
three-fight deal.
I believe so.
This is the tune-up. Then we get Crawford, and I don't know who to left.
Benavidez is fighting.
Bevo, they're trying to finalize that shit like as soon as they can. Which I think after he fights Bevo, and God bless you, and he beats God bless you,
Excuse me.
and he beats Bevo, I believe that should entice Canelo. Yeah, because Homeboy beat Bevo did beat Canelo. I think it was 175. He went up or some shit. So yeah. But I guess boxing's gonna take a while.
It's gonna be an exciting fall and winter.
Yeah, that's when I think it's gonna be lit for sure.
They'll probably have like a huge one, like to end summer,
Mm-hmm.
and just have big fights throughout.
Yeah. End summer's like No, that's like September.
They'll probably have one like August, September.
Yeah. That's probably what that's gonna be. I want to talk about UFC 313 and that shocking loss. That's your boy. That's your boy. I ain't gonna lie. When I got back to the hotel room and I was able to stick my cousin's fire stick in the TV and I watched it, I was like, oh wow. Like that motherfucker.
He just didn't do anything. Like
Yeah.
he didn't look the same. So I don't know. He'll get the rematch immediately.
Yeah, most definitely. Dana is in a like boxing committee. If you're gonna get that shit done. Was it shot like what it was like what takeaway do you have from the fight? Like was he just not able just to
I think he just wasn't
able to land that left or do something crazy, huh?
No, he wasn't trying to set up nothing. He was like it looked like he was just too worried about the wrestling for some reason. I don't know, but he like
Because
defended.
homeboy's from Dagestan, right?
He defended 12 takedowns.
Mm. I don't know, man. I was shocked. I think this is his second loss in the UFC, right? Because he got the Izzy loss,
I believe so.
and then now this one. So he's like what 13-2 or something like that. Either way it goes, though, the fucking run that Pereira's been on has been fucking insane.
Sorry, that's what JT. Cameraman coming in.
You have to be quiet. What you gonna call it? I think the run that he's been on has been crazy. After he beats what's his name, Ankalaev. If he gets that belt back, who does he now fight in that division? Because he's already lapped it, kind of sort of.
I think the Duplessis will probably go up.
Was this the fight where Patty was fighting homeboy, Michael Chandler?
No.
Or is that the next card? That's the vote card. 3. Yeah.
This one was with
Gaethje. Yeah. That was a good fight. Justin Gaethje is a fucking monster. He's a fucking monster, bro. He's a fucking monster. He's a fucking monster.
Joshua Vanna up and coming.
Yeah, he did that fucking crazy ass kick to the fucking face. Homeboy said he was
that was Mauricio Rufy, one of the fighting.
They say that he's probably one of the most skilled UFC fighters like they've ever seen in the octagon. I gotta watch more film.
That shit, watching it live was insane.
I bet. That shit was crazy. That shit was fucking crazy.
We did
the reaction video.
Well, me and Francisco did a live TikTok stream for the Red Crew watch along. Had 32,000 views on that.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Mr. Mogul.
But no, that shit was crazy. Like the way he set it up was perfect. He just because Bobby Green, his name not King, bro. Bobby Green.
Bro, every time I see he's always fucking losing. Him and fucking Michael.
He turned into Tony Ferguson.
Yes, bro. Him and I forgot the homeboy that always fucking loses. Black dude, Kevin Holland.
Oh, he fight this week.
Oh, 314s this week?
No. It's a
fight night, right? Okay, got you.
But But yeah, Bobby Green was just like trying to throw punches and throw kicks, and he was just dodging everything, trying to find his timing. Mm-hmm. He threw a jab and a fake hook, and just came around with the roundhouse kick. Put the ball of his foot right to the dude's temple.
Fucked up.
That shit was crazy.
Gone. UFC is a dangerous sport, bro, if you don't protect yourself. That shit sounds like waking up the next morning. A nigga like me, that would discourage me. I would never fight
Not even that. People punch hard.
Punch, kicking, elbows, flying knees.
Like, even if you don't get knocked out.
Bro, sometimes, bro, I still go watch Masvidal's 3-second knee because that shit is so crazy to me. Like, no matter, he never won a belt because I don't count that BMF shit as some bullshit. But at least he'll always have that highlight. Like, bro, that's fucking insane, bro. It's like a nigga ran from that corner to this corner, and like you was thinking this. Yeah, he probably ain't really fuck with bro. A lot of fights, you don't really, I don't know. You gotta like make yourself like not fuck with a nigga. Oh man, what the fuck your ass over there eating and drinking?
You over there drinking Jack Daniels.
Tell you something, your ass, you are fucking hilarious. You are fucking hilarious.
What y'all gonna talk about?
Everything, motherfucker.
Damn near done.
Everything, damn near done. It wasn't nothing but a 30-minute. It wasn't really much. But I'm glad we on this topic because we gonna keep this motherfucking tape rolling so we know going forward. I promise you this shit going on YouTube. Let me ask you a question while we're on camera because I ain't gonna tell the nigga happy birthday. Did you get that message that fucking homegirl sent out about sending George something for his birthday? Did it get to you from Josh?
Nah.
I ain't doing that shit. Happy birthday though, nigga. Hope it's well. Hope it's swelling well.
Yeah, he's supposed to do something, but I don't know. I guess plans change. I don't know.
Let me ask you this while we still potting because I wanted to ask you. What is What are your honest thoughts on Stephen A. doing that shit with LeBron? Because we already gave us, but I want to hear yours. Because I know your shit gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be some bullshit.
About that Stephen A. shit?
Yeah, Stephen A. confronting LeBron. What do you honestly think about it? Like honestly.
LeBron confronting Stephen A.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I think shit. It's pretty much how to explain it. Like I guess. I mean, shit. The nigga see you, he saw you. He went and approached you. I feel him like, yeah, you have my number. Like I feel like, cause I feel the same way. That I knew you got my number and everything. You know, we've been on the plane. All the shit you said, I would have been on, but I just felt like, I mean, that's King LeBron. Nigga did it in the third quarter too, and it's King LeBron. So he made a statement. Obviously, that's why the nigga say he got on the phone with.
I was saying on the pod, I think the nigga really, I think he wanted to do that like for the look.
Yeah, he definitely wanted.
Like I think he really wanted to like it's Stephen A. contract day. I was telling Bruno a lot of shit happened to Stephen A. on his contract day. It was a lot. It was a lot that happened to that nigga, bro.
Yep. I felt like I said, it's a bullshit.
He does have a pod, but that's what like Stephen A. low key is like the most. To me, he's overworked. He has NBA Countdown. Now they added Monday NFL Countdown in the contract. His own podcast. He's able to do other ventures with other podcasts. First Take, the NBA Today Show, and all the other shit he does. I think he's the most overworked media nigga ever. Exactly. There's no way if I'm him, I'm doing a solo pod. Exactly. There's no way I'm doing a solo pod.
And I see what he's trying to do with this politician shit is nasty. Shout out to Nat. But hey,
nah, bro. Hey, real talk. Hey, I got beef with his nephew. No, fuck that shit. Because his nephew had the fucking algorithm, and I'm low-key pissed off because he ain't nothing but a bitch-ass nigga from the Bronx. 36 years old, and he just moved out of his mom's house. I'm sick. I'm sick. Every time I open the phone, his goofy ass with the Cartiers on in Stephen A. studio cutting up.
I know that's
nepotism. That's nepotism. That's nepotism. That's nepotism. That's nepotism. That's nepotism.
That's true.
He said all the time, he's like, I'm next up. I'm next up.
No, we got 100 million.
Yeah, we got 100 million.
Speaking on that 100 million, I looked at it and all the points that you just said, this nigga work, do all this other work. I looked at that contract, nigga, you asked me, I feel like he's underpaid.
No, yeah. 100 million though in media is insane though. Not because Travis and them got it in podcasting and content. Like he's like 100 million in media is great numbers.
So he probably got like sponsorship.
For sure. They
this
got that fucking commercial. Yeah. He got Prize Picks, all of this shit, all that stuff.
ESPN Bet.
Cash App, ESPN Bet, all that shit.
I know that looks good and all. Well, it's not even look good. You don't even know, but you probably do got that. But this is what I'm saying. Like, when you look at Skip Bayless contract, this nigga got paid like what, over 200 something mil. It was way more than what Steven got paid.
That's how he went to Fox.
Bro, he got paid over 200
in 2016 when he left.
This last contract that he just got, like last year or whatever, after that whole Shane shit, that nigga got paid over 200 mil. Y'all remember this year?
I didn't remember that,
bro. I should have looked it up
and what the fuck's going on with that case? All I see is Joy covering up titties. I don't see nothing about the case. They just swept that shit under the rug. Joy just covering up her titties like nothing happened.
Yeah, that's another topic. But I look at that and I was like, damn, like, you ask me, I feel like they hoes. He over here talking about nigga, you negotiate for a whole year, only came out with 100 M's. Although I know it sounds crazy for me to say that. That shit sounds crazy, but like, I just look at his counterpart. This nigga was in the game just as long as old boy, but maybe old boy was in there.
Skip's been in this motherfucker since the 70s.
Yeah, since the 70s. He might have put him on. I think with Stephen A. That's why he forever grateful to him.
No,
but like, I'm just saying he should have got maybe not as much as 50 years, bro. But that's a big thing.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. He is that old, bro.
I'm just putting on the record.
That guy's 70.
Bro, Skip. I think no, Skip is 75 or some shit. Yes, bro. Yep.
He should at least touched 150. And that's the bare minimum. That's still underpaid. He should at least got 150. He
said he was been he went on Gil's podcast. And see, look, too, and I'm glad we bringing this shit up. He went on Gil's podcast and said he was been negotiating for 200 and some odd days. And he didn't want to go on Gil's podcast to fuck up the money, which you got to kind of respect. But to not go on probably the most unfiltered sports podcast and to get $100 million is still, I think it's still pretty solid. For media, though. But if you tell me if we're comparing him to Skip, I ain't gonna lie, I'm watching Stephen A. way more than Skip.
Yeah.
Then, Stephen A. probably should have got northern towards that $200 million.
He definitely should, bro.
Yeah.
Number one for what 10 play, what he be saying, like highest ratings, like bro, he should.
I ain't gonna lie, there was a time in 2017, 2018 when Undisputed was like low key like that Max run was weird. That Max run was a little bit weird because Max wasn't really on basketball like that. That nigga Max said Andre Iguodala had the last shot on the Warriors. Like that's the reason why his ass got the fuck up off first take. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was straight though. That was straight though. That was straight. That was straight. Oh.
Yeah, that's all it was crazy. And LeBron shit, I just thought he made a statement, want to send a message, let that nigga know, because like Stephen A. said, you could call me, all that shit.
Yeah, but them niggas don't like each other. Them niggas ain't like each other ever. Ever. Oh yeah, Debo to the Commanders. I still don't think.
Back to the NFL.
Yeah, back to the NFL. I forgot about that. We ain't going all the way back, family. I was over here making sure I got to go. He'll help, but like, but my whole thing is like that nigga just got to get back to Debo though. Yeah. But now we low key gonna really see how you are not in that system. The system is important for Debo. If the system is trash, he gonna be trash. Yeah, I hope so. I hope bro got the same. I hope he'll be good with Kingsbury. I think he'll be good. We'll see though. We'll see. No cap. I ain't got nothing else. This was a good little episode. Talk with the fellas. I think this is finally 60, right? Episode 60. We will put this out for show probably Monday night at the latest.
Go watch
Almost Famous. Tune into the next pod. The content lately been going crazy. Go watch my Cabo vlog. I'm gonna chop one of them motherfuckers up. Episode 2. Watch his shit is coming out. Watch our shit with Hannah. Watch our shit with the other dudes on Trier shit. I forgot the name of it. Just watch us, man. Just watch us, bro. We superstars, bro. We superstars. I don't know what this nigga gonna do whenever we blow up, but yeah. Because we'll be on time to our shit. No, I'm just playing. Probably not playing though. Episode 60. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow the Doug's Corner page. Follow Bruno TV. Follow everything. Fuck with us. We out.